Hello everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited. Today we're getting to check out Bioweaver a little bit early. The game comes out on the 29th. It's a few days before that, from whatever time you're seeing this, I'm not sure. This is a sequel to Prototype. If you caught my previous coverage of that like a year and a half ago, I love this game. And this is the sequel to it. There were some issues between the developer, the publisher, well, specifically the publisher and Steam, so it had to be renamed and whatnot. Anyways, that said, we're going to be showing it off today. I think this game is super sweet. If you do like the video and you want to play some or whatever, you end up buying it, do leave a like on Steam or leave a review because it will help them out. Very small developer. Anyways, what is Prototype? So, originally, the first version of this game is a wave-based roguelike in the vein of Brotato, but with a lot of build theory crafting. The whole idea of this game is that you're building your own... Okay, this tutorial is popping up for some reason. I've only tested this on the Steam Deck so far, and it does work perfectly fine, so that's like a huge plus already, right? So the whole joke of this game, before we get started, is that you are a little brain monster, right? And you're going to have mutations over here. And in the original game, in between waves, what would happen is you would be building this out. You have your 4 slots. You can add more as you get more resources and whatnot, and you start branching out. So you have your brain. I can have up to 7 items attached to my brain. And you have different things. You have these, let's call these, I don't know what they're actually called in this. So let's say these are like triggers and these are spells, or these are like activators and these are spells. So what we need first is an activator, and it'll show you like what can go in what slot, right? So you're not too worried about that. So what does this do? So there's a lot of text here and there's a lot to read. So there's a lot of learning involved, but once you get into it, it's actually just the coolest like build crafting thing outside of like Path of Exile. It's actually insane. So this thing activates every 1 second. It's going to trigger the ability to the right. Now you can also have, this shows vessels here. This is number of slots next to it. So it could trigger 3 different abilities, like this triggers these 2, right? So this is triggering this. Efficiency is 150%. So that's helping. That's what it's triggering the next ability at. Capacity costs 2, which means this is this number here, and then that's getting this antenna of the sloth, which says what it does. Where this game significantly differs, this is where it's going to break off from the core Prototype, aside from the format of the game, is the mutations. What they've done is I can just mutate this if I want. Let's go ahead. What they've done is added like an ARPG affix prefix type element to this. So right now, this is what it has, and it has 2 durability. I can add a modifier with this solvent to it by injecting it, which has a funny animation. So now it has, what is that? 70% increased base damage and reduced flight speed, and has 1 more durability. So we're just gonna, oh, it only has 2 slots for mutation. So I think you can reroll sometimes. You have different things up here, but, you know, I'm early on in the game, so I don't have a lot of stuff. So that's a big thing. So now you can, like, invest in your different mutations. In addition to that, they've added traits over here, basically genes, where you can, well, I actually have all of mine equipped, but these give you special abilities. This one, you get like you can have 1 special ability. This one lets you have a dash. And these are just like passive effects. So now that I've got that out of the way, the format of the game has also changed. We're going right into a boss room, I guess, which is cool. Let's see how this goes. This is the first boss I've seen. So it is an auto battler in the sense of like a Brotato, right? We do have a dash that has a cooldown, and it is now a climb the tower type of game. where instead of, you know, the run is over if you die, you just go back to the next floor. Now, you can play permadeath if you want. That option is still in the game. But I think making this a game about just trying to get to higher and higher levels of degeneracy is just a great idea. So right now, I don't really have a good single target DPS build, right? Like, this is very clearly what I'm doing is meant for AoE. I didn't really take into consideration I was holding on to a boss, or I was fighting a boss next. So that's something to consider. Oh, he has 2 phases. He also looks kind of sick. He's a little bit disgusting. Oh, that's a lot. And we are at half HP, and we have no heals for the record. I think we also have a DPS meter over here. Yeah. I'm gonna turn that off though, because it's in the screen and there's like a lot of stuff going on right now. There is a training room if you want to test out your builds too. But as far as I know, there's no punishment for dying currently. Okay, he's dead, and we're gonna get a lot of loot right now. All of that, plus this. Oh, all of these things. Oh, it just keeps coming. Look at that. Fantastic. Room cleared. We get all of this. We get 600 cells, 20 genes, some battery for our 3D printer. Oh, I forgot. There's a shop too that we use our 3D printer. Small gene of the pangolin increases defense. All right. Fur of the earth shaker. Oh, is this like special from this boss? I feel like it is. Replica. I don't know what replica means. Is it as a star? It's like a unique gear. Fires 2 to 6. Oh, we rolled really bad on that, huh? That could have been 6 additional pulses. Does that have, oh, +1 capacity cost. Oh, I guess replica stuff has extra capacity cost, but also has a special affix or whatever. Interesting. Okay. You can also go back to just play the run again if you want. But then we'll go back here, right? So we can go into this room. This is our shop. We can spend stuff on this. We can upgrade our character however we want. Printing room exclusive. Nerve of the wolf. Chance to activate the left side organ when the left side, chance to activate the right side organ when the left side organ attacks an enemy. And this shows you all the things you can put on the right side. I think I'm gonna print that. I've received the organ. And we can use this to repair this. I don't know if we do anything else with the energy, but we're just gonna do that. Retina of the Raven's pretty good. Let's see. Let's go over here. Well, first let's check this and see if we got anything. We gained a small pangolin. Cost 1. Okay. And you can like move these around freely and whatnot. I think at some point you can recycle them. I mean, I know you can recycle them, but you can do other stuff with them. There's also this. I don't know what it's for yet. And there seems to be this thing over here. But now we're back here and we have 1,000. So what I can do, instead of expanding this brain, we can just start our second brain. So we can just start a whole new ability, right? So if you just click on this, it'll show you what you're allowed to put here. I'm gonna put one that has, well, these all only have 1 vessel. This one looks like it has some stuff going. Okay, I'll put this one in. And then if we click on this, we can see, okay, this one is the only one that adds another vessel, right? So then we put this. So now when this hits an enemy, we have a 25% chance to activate whatever this is, which because we have that, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this in it. And we're done basically. And oh, there's a filter. There wasn't a filter in the demo. That's sick. You can also group these if you want to make it easy, because at some point it's going to get really convoluted because you're going to be upgrading your brain. It's going to get really crazy. There's also a group edit. And I think protect is like locking stuff, if I'm not mistaken. If I click this and hit, yeah, it seems to be locked. That's good. Because at some point you're probably going to want to sell all your stuff. All right, let's go to the next floor. Auto level scaling. Enable this option to scale monster stats, loot quantity, loot rarity with your game progresses. I'm gonna leave that off because I'm generally not a fan, but we'll see. So that was the first area. Now we're going to the Canteen zone. And so this is how the levels typically progress. There's also lore. I don't even know what the hell it's talking about, to be honest, but that's okay. If you want it, got it. Let's go. So this is gonna have 3 stages. You can see up here. Oh, there's also, wait, there's also a star tab. Oh, it shows loot. I wasn't sure if there's like special quests or whatnot. So this step here is gonna summon some enemies, and then we're gonna fight. So now we have this little tongue wag that has a chance to proc a blast, which it did on that last one. Procced it in a weird pattern for sure. So yeah, this is a really, really interesting and fun game that it is primarily spent in the theory crafting portion of the game and less in this part. Like, this part matters. You still have to dodge and the bosses are cool. But it's very much, also the music's kind of fire. I hope it's not like copyrighted, but I'm enjoying it. There should be like an obscene amount of builds. If you're the type of person who likes to play like Path of Exile and isn't intimidated by the skill tree, or you're the type of person who just plays ARPGs and doesn't look up build guides, this is probably for you. I don't know what the price point is on the game. It's probably gonna be like $10 if I had to guess, but highly recommend from me right now after like an hour or so. It also, I think, carried over some of my demo progress, I think. No, it didn't. No, I'm trying to remember. No, because like I said, I played on Steam Deck the other night just to test it out, to give you guys like an opinion on that, because I think it's relevant. Oh, what the hell is this? We got 2 different I have to stand here very clearly to charge it all up. Oh, frickety frack. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Hello. I wonder what other spacebar abilities we're gonna get. I'm just gonna have to take some damage to do it. That was a turtle shell. All right, we got that one. Let's go back over here. I wonder if there's like a Thorns build too. Since defense is a stat and HP is a stat. Oh, that's that seems really powerful. Yo, let's go. Give me my loot. Victory. It is victory. What is this? Small gene of the tortoise. Why couldn't I words? 8 to 10% low rolling everything. Grand gene of the Yeti. Grants you a special ability. Freeze nearby enemies for 1 second. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. You can only get 1 grand gene. It's the same as a dash, but this is a freeze. Intestine of the slime. Chance to spread the effect of the right side organ onto the ground. This is like it changes a lot of your abilities and like the function of abilities. 14 modifiers, and you can just play again. Like, there's nothing wrong with that either. If we go here, I do not have enough stuff to upgrade. I think I'd rather have the dash. The cooldown on this is like, oh, gene craft. Oh yeah, we can craft. It's expensive though. It's very expensive. What about the shop? Nerve of the Wolf replica. Activation chance is always 100%. Are you for real right now? Now we can't upgrade it any. Oh, but it costs $1 billion. It costs $18.90. I don't have close to that. Can I lock it? Also, this is, look at this. This is still safe, so I'd have to restart. This printer is out of charge. Wait, printing room level 2. Upgrading the printing room increase the variety of organs, but increase the refresh cost. Sure. I probably should have done that first. Broken printer. Oh, this is like super interesting. So this should stay here? Or is this going to be different every time? I don't know. But that also is going to determine, like, how you approach this screen, right? So we have some Belly of the Cats. Deals damage over time to the target when activated. That's pretty decent. Do we have anything we can even put the intestine on? Chance to spread the effect of the right side to the... So if I put this here, and I put a belly of the cat, what happens? Let's go down here. I think there's a training room down here. Let's test it out. We need a trigger. Nothing. Nothing. Refresh rate, dummy. Okay, so we can see that whatever this was, deal damage over time to the target when activated. It didn't drop anything on the ground, so that's kind of whack. I'm not really sure what the point of that is. Anyways, let's definitely just throw this back in here. We have now another thing we could do is we could recycle some stuff, but I'm kind of inclined to just like let it ride. Just keep going up. Oh, there's summons here if we want it. There's also I'm gonna take the random. I mean, we could look at this, but oh my good lord, look at the text. Yeah, if you want the lore, it's there. I am going to ignore it for now. You can come back and look at it whenever. Oh my gosh. Brock's all day long. So yeah, this game's all about loot and build making. The actual like combat portion is whatever. It's fine. I think the boss fights are good so far. I think these fights are kind of medium, but I guess it depends on your build. The enemies look cool though. I like the enemy design. They're very weird looking. So that's an elite. Definitely an elite. Oh, it's a summoner too. Oh, loot. It's a loot pinata. Give me some batteries, I guess. What do we have in this room? It's probably gonna be like the same batch of enemies for the most part, I would imagine, on each floor. So we'll see how that goes. The auto scaling thing is interesting because I wonder if that means like I could go back to the first floor or the first like area, turn that on and get more rewards. I don't know. It's interesting. Little Yeti men around here. But yeah, they basically turned one of my favorite roguelikes into a little action RPG where you get to make crazy stuff, which I am super in for. Like, we will be clearing this game 100%. We also look very silly right now. Also, shout out to the devs for hooking me up with an early key so I can, like, 1, show this off, and 2, play it early because I've been hyped for it. I wonder if the dash has iframes. I guess we should test that out. I feel like that's an important thing. Yes, the dash does have iframes. Good to know. Good to know. Also, health not being persistent is probably important. I don't think I actually have to pick up these things during the run. Also, can't help but notice there hasn't been any sort of like healing items. Victory. It was a victory. Oh, what's this? Small gene of the pterosaur. I know that's not how you say it. Increased dexterity. Dexterity will be converted into evasion chance. Small gene of the gargoyle. Plus 50 defense. Defense is damage reduction. Slime. Offspring of the Morpher. Spawns morphers that last for a duration. When activated, morphers cannot move or get damaged. Fertility is affected by efficiency. Okay, so fertility is just weird stat that like has to do with the number of summons. Look, the game's weird. Use fertility as a rate. Awakening serum. Upgrade a modifier at the lowest tier by 1 tier. Bloody chip. A resource to get access to the boss fight of the canteen. Oh. Didn't realize that was a thing you needed. Well, guess we'll upgrade this twice. Dexterity. Sure. Oh, this is increased. I don't have any dexterity, so it doesn't do anything. Right. Now we actually have defense. Is there a way to check the stats? Oriole. Yeah. I mean, this is good that this is all here, but I feel like there needs to be a way to check the stats. I just don't know where I would do that. I mean, it seems like it would be over in this area. Escape is the menu, just does that. This here. So I would say things that I would like to see is like hover over to show what these things do, because it doesn't really show right now, and I think that's kind of not great, generally speaking. I know the dev is super cool, so hopefully that gets added. There is some translation stuff they have to go through to do that, so we'll see. But yeah, that would be nice to have. Crit damage 150%, I'm guessing. All right, let's see what the shop has. This is still up here. I kind of want this. It's actually just insane. So maybe we hold out for it, but here's the other problem, right? We could literally upgrade our brain capacity over here with the same thing. Also, I don't really like the idea of summons, so what if we just trash them? And these, and we can get all this back later. We have so many of these. All right, durability 10. That's actually nuts. Is that enough? I think it's enough. 1890. Well, you know, something historical thing happened in 1890, I'm sure. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. Now I will print the organ. I guess we'll re-roll this too while we're here. Nerve of the Clown. Chance to activate the right side organ when the left side organ deals a non-crit. Plus 8% activation chance while a horn is linked to the right. Interesting. Bladder of the Turtle. Belly of the Frost Elf. Bladder of the Turtle. Limb of the Giant. Okay. Anyways. Back over here. What we would like to do is replace this with this. So now every time we swing, we trigger Fur of the Earthshaker. But on here, I would rather have a... Oh, let's just mutate this. So what are options here? We can upgrade a modifier by 1, replace a random modifier with vessels. Ooh. Remove a random modifier. Add a tier 1. Fill all empty slots with tier 1s. Okay. Well, let's just add a modifier. Increase frequency. 1%. That's bad. Oh, it counts down. Oh. Add a tier 1. This is tier 8. That's... Okay. Okay. 62% to efficiency if there's only one organ to the right side. I like that. 80... Oh, this is like super efficient. 2 additional vessels. This thing is goated. What is this? Upgrade a modifier with the lowest tier by 1. I'm just... Well, is there a way to replace a random modifier? Ooh. Remove a random? No, I don't want to remove... Remove the modifier with the lowest tier. Oh, we want that eventually. Okay, this spine of the lizard is absolutely cracked in half. I'm just I'm just gonna put it here. So capacity is 6 and it's currently 6 of 6, so we can't really add anything more to it. But the thing about that is now we just do this, put this back over here, click this and add this. Oh, not enough. Now it's just gonna pump out these things at... Wait, it's 27 damage. If I move this over, pulse amount 3. Nah, it's better to do it this way, I think. Also, we can mutate this thing too. Let's go ahead and inject it with some mutants. No mod slot. Sure, it's fine. Yeah, so as I was saying before, the joy of this game comes from what we were just doing. DNA are question lore bomb. Hello? Bone Dragon? Bone Dragon was a very strong effect in the first game. It was these little things. They looked a little bit different, but they're very powerful. We are now definitely just firing blade beams out. That fight could have gone worse. Eyes are... I assume this is eye vessels? Or not eye vessels, are just like eye organs. Oh, we get another bone dragon? Okay. It's just bone dragon floor. I really am not set up with a build for this. Which, again, is kind of cool because that means if, you know, I was to die or whatever, we could just go back to the screen and I can adjust my build. Wow, if you let this fight go on long, it gets very bad. Very bad indeed. Can we not get a third one? I don't know if I could survive a third one, if I'm honest. Took a lot of damage there. Please no third dragon. I think there's gonna be a third dragon. Oh, there's no third dragon, thank goodness. Okay. I think we absolutely crush these non-dragon fools. That said, we are in danger right now. A great deal of danger. Because we are one hit away from death. I guess depending on who hits us. Hitboxes have been pretty good in the game so far. Just stutter step back. Uh-oh, spawning on top of us. I don't like it. 2 seconds, we're gonna live, we're gonna live, we're gonna live. Yes. Give me the resources. Give me all the loot. Victory is mine. What is this? Small gene of the craftsman. 1% replica organ drop rate. Actually, kind of crazy. Antenna of the dragon. Oh my god. My god. 2 more dragons. Reactor, a high-tech core that upgrades devices in the secret base. Oh. Cells, gene, blade chip, battery. Yeah. You are a genius. Time to learn something new. Uh-oh. New stuff. As you go further in this lab, your body structure becomes more and more complex. You may use the library to save your builds. Oh, thank God. Save builds can be applied or shared. Enjoy making different builds. Ballin'. Fantastic. So I can do this. I can just apply it or delete it. You could share it to other people? Holy. Oh, that actually brought up my folder. That's brilliant. All right. Well, now that we're doing this, I'm just gonna up the brain capacity here, and we're just gonna drop a little. Gonna mutate this guy a little bit. Let's go. Add a modifier. Increase duration. I like that. Projectiles always pierce. It has infinite pierce already. That's not good. We need to replace a random modifier with vessels. No. I'm gonna remove a random modifier. That's not great. Okay. Okay. Additional projectiles are fired sequentially. That seems fine. And then I would like to place you in here. And then back over in this side of the world. To the 60 from the right side organ. Okay. Activate when this hits. This has a chance to spawn these 2 things. This activates a boomerang. This is very good. This isn't really much of anything. So I might rather have this here. And also we can just mutate it while we're here. I'm gonna stick it. Projectiles always pierce. -1 +1 capacity cost. That is atrocious. It's like genuine rerolls the values. No. Remove a random modifier. Okay, it's gone. Cool. Increased duration +1 capacity cost. Well, projectiles pierce. Stop with the pierce projectiles. Alright, well, it's an interesting thing, but it doesn't really do what we want it to do anymore. After the events of what just happened. So, let's see what's in the shop here. Nerve of the Clown. Printer is broken. Limb of the Giant. I just don't think we want any of this right now. Let's just go on. Try the next stage. I don't think I need to test my stuff here. There's some new things. What's this? What's this rainbow chemicals? Let's see. That dragon didn't last very long. Can't help but notice. Feels like he lasted for about a second, then disappeared. Get some batteries though. That's nice. Oh. I wonder where I screwed up with the dragon. Does it not have infinite pierce? Wait, does it only have infinite pierce when I had the pierce item on? Am I the clown because it said infinite pierce? Because I had the affix that said you have infinite pierce? I thought it just had infinite pierce naturally because of the first game. I've been a fool. Okay, I probably just threw away like some insane bone dragon stuff. Oh well. Isn't this a Pokemon? Isn't this like one of those legendaries from Black and White, but slightly different? I don't know. Oh, well, he just hit me for 50 from... Oh, I see. Holy fucking bullet hell. Oh my god. Yo, the attack pattern? Can you just die, please? Oh my gosh, we're at 7? I don't think we survive this, boys. I don't remember if you keep your stuff if you die. We're gonna do this hitless. Against another one? Oh, we're cooked. We are so cooked. Failed. Lost items. Run it back. He's good to go again. I'll go this way. Wow. That guy freaking sucked, man. I think I need to redo my build. I think changes need to be made. Need to stand on the thing. Why did I waste my dash there? There's really no reason for that. Oh, did enough enemies spawn? What? We get surrounded. Got carried away with the boss ability. Now I'm like stuck with that. All right, we survived. It took a little bit of HP, but we lived. I don't know what this one is. Let's find out. Is it that guy again? Probably. Yeah. Got damn tree sentinel. Tree spirit. Whatever you want to call it from Elden Ring. Patterns? Jesus. This is the hardest enemy of all time. It feels so random. All right, I'm gonna go the DNA path. Don't give me another one of those guys. They gave me another one of those guys. Okay, it's fine. Oh, his hitbox is at his head. I don't like that. He has a weird head box. Oh, we just got triple hit. That's ass. Okay, okay. Confirm, I lost it. It's fine. We go here. We need to switch it up. So... can't help but notice this has no pierce now. Which seems... it seems a tad bit worse than what it would have been. Let's just get rid of one of the things. Okay, we got rid of something good, I'm sure. +1 additional pierce never deals critical strikes. Okay, that's still better. It's still better. What do we do here? I mean, there is also always the option to just farm if we want. This has no durability, unfortunately. Fires a boomerang when activated. Dilemmas here. We do have this Nerve of the Wolf replica. So what if I go like this, and like this? So that this is always firing every time. So every time this fires, this will fire. And that will fire a boomerang every time. I mean, it doesn't seem so bad. Yeah. It's kind of missing out on some stuff. What if I swapped it? What if... Wait, this is... There's only one organ on the right side. But, yeah, it would mean it'd have to be only one organ on the right side. Not incredible. Now this says just 0 purse. Oh, +1 to additional projectiles. Never deals critical strikes. Okay. I mean, 2 projectiles is still better. I guess actually what we should do here is remove something and add something. Well, that's just not what we wanted at all. I feel like I have just ruined that item entirely. just completely butchered it. What about this thing? Kind of whack too. Yeah, let's just try this one time and see what happens. It's possible we just need to farm a little bit. The extra boomerang should be good, in theory. Okay, we got this. We got this. Just gonna stand here. Gotta minimize the damage we take because we know that what's coming, right? We know that we're getting at least one of that other enemy who's like captain of bullshit. If these boomerangs home in on the same target, that's going to be huge. That was not bad. I think we're definitely stronger than we were before. Right, let's go to the rainbow thing. All right, he's just... Nope, we got another one of these. Okay. If I do this right and only take like 50 points of damage, I think we're good. Okay, if I come back to this one, is it already gone? Yeah, it is already gone. So ideally... Oh. Actually getting more enemies active might be better because it gets the boomerang going. Well, we got hit by a little snowman there, sadly. Vanessa... Oh, I just ran into a turtle for no reason. That sucks. Because I'm under the assumption I'm going to get hit here at least a couple times. Like that. These like hold the zone missions are not like, they're not hard, they're just taxing. Give me that. Alright, let's go this way. We have 250 HP for just the one guy. We should be able to do it. It's not even the one guy. It's just a bunch of... Oh, we're fine. Now, the downside is we don't get that guy's, like, loot. Because you know he drops unique items and whatnot. So we could do the stage again if we wanted, but... I definitely feel like we need to get stronger before we try that. Also would have been wise of me to not completely destroy our dragon organ, I guess. The terminology for this game is kind of a mess. Not in like a bad way, it's just like trying to remember it. Because it's really like a spell and then a trigger and whatnot, but they're organs. Dash is so useful. I can't imagine like not being able to dash. What did we get there? Oh, we still got it. Antenna of the centipede. Fire spinning projectiles when activated. Probably the same attack he was using, I would bet. 12 damage, 2-second duration, 1 projectile. Okay. Then small gene of the gargoyle plus base. Oh, that's good, actually. Upgrade. Equip this. Yeah, we have 13% damage reduction now. It adds up. It's gonna add up. 1% replica organ drop rate. I mean, sure. Let's get rid of one of these pangolins, I guess. Since the replica organs seem to be so good. We can upgrade the printing room. We could add another thing to it. There's this many slots. I'm just gonna unlock another slot. Ladder. And then next time we'll upgrade, I think. Alright, let's see. Let's mutate this guy here and see if we get anything fancy. 40% base damage is a good roll. 50% flight speed is also a good roll. Increased duration. 13 crit chance. I mean... Okay. Replace a random modifier with vessels. So this is the real interesting part. I'm gonna do that here. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Wait, can I do another one? No, you cannot do another one. It rolls the values of all modifiers. Tier 2 is 1 vessel, so I guess tier 1 is 2 vessels. Create a modifier with the lowest tier by 1. Yeah, that's not worth it. All right, so if that's the case, then this should be better than the other one. Now the question is, does it pierce? I don't know. Actually, maybe more interesting than that is to go this way into this. Into, what is this? On the left side contributes to a kill. Hitting an elite or boss also counts as contributing to a kill. +2 capacity cost. Oh, I don't think I can afford that. Yeah, it's hella expensive. My idea here being, while this is active, let's mutate this thing. Each empty vessel's well, it's not. Well, these are both terrible things. Can we just remove both of them, please? And you lose the durability every time. Efficiency. While a belly is linked. Activation chance. Organs on the right side always crit. That's a useful thing to have. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is put this here. right? So now we're gonna fire a projectile. When it hits, it's guaranteed to trigger this. When that hits, it has a 37% chance of triggering this, which fires a boomerang. So, let's try it out against the boss. Against room 5, not the boss. Definitely not the boss. We'll get to the boss. We'll get there. See what we have first. A minute. Okay, it does not seem to pierce. But if we could get it to pierce, it would be insane. Right? Because the little it's spiraling out. And it has a chance to activate on hit. So if we could get it to pierce and hit everybody, it would have a higher chance of activating the ability on the right, which is the boomerang trigger one, right? There's some potential there. I shouldn't have taken damage on this floor though. That's a mistake. There's just no reason for it. All right. That stuff. Get some battery charges going. All right, the tax level. This is basically what it is. Those do not last very long. Why are the turtles so tanky? I mean, I guess I don't really need to ask that question. It's pretty obvious, but still, like... They are bulky. Why did this guy spawn down here? What an asshole. He did that just so he could get a free hit on me. I'm gonna go this way. Frick. 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 All right, let's just take it slow. No rush. I guess you could just farm these levels indefinitely, right? They spawn forever and they keep dropping loot. But would be less efficient than just farming in general. I still don't know what this gives compared to the others. What is my enemy? This is just a wave-based thing. No timer. Kills. Kill all the enemies. Must be. Yeah, I don't exactly love my build so far, but again, we're still growing in power. It's going to be about getting the right vessels and then mutating them into the right stuff. And then getting, you know, certain abilities are going to combo with other abilities really well. Gonna dip on out over here. Oh, there's a boss. I see. An elite. I'm waiting for it to throw something at me. Or it could just die. I'm fine with that too. Oh, it's trying to hatch eggs, but it can't because we're AoE coded. Give me all that loot, please. Thank you. Bladder of the Wolf replica. Gain 1 charge when defeating an enemy. When reaching maximum charges, consume all charges to activate the right side organ at 800% efficiency. That part's kind of important. That's a huge damage boost. 16% chance to gain 1 charge when hitting a target. It's a bad roll, but it's actually insane. Yeah. Yeah, we can do some stuff with that. So first off, let's go over here. 22 is not enough. Okay, so we wait. Go down here. Gene card. You know, I'm curious enough. What's the 45 get me? Medium gene of the craftsman. 4% replica organ drop rate? Holy. Get out of here, pangolin. Oh, it takes a lot. Get out of here, other pangolin. That's crazy. All right, so with that, gain a 1 charge when defeating an enemy. Activate the right side at 100%. That's 800% nuts. Like, if we can get to our 4th brain, that would be kind of sick. And we could also upgrade our brain capacity here, but I don't think I really want to do that. We could try and mutate this thing. We could... I don't really have good mutations here. Did we pick up anything fancy? We got reroll all modifiers. Ugh, I don't know about that one. Reroll the values of all modifiers. Oh, so if you low rolled everything, that's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna keep it the same for the boss fight. Let's try it. Cost 5 meat to fight. Oh, so if you fail, you have to go back and farm. Screw it, let's do it for the content. I don't know if I'm ready. Oh, it's just, oh, it's that thing from Akira. I guess that thing from Akira is like literally Akira though, huh? Oh my god. What is this boss fight? Oh, you can move them with the mouse like this, huh? Guess that makes sense, controller. What you can't do is aim your stuff manually. He is also healing. Can I destroy these, he just body slammed me. I think I'm supposed to destroy the things first, right? The walls? Yes, I have to destroy the walls first. Oh, there's a bouncing ball in a very Mega Man fashion. I didn't even see he was hitting me. I don't feel confident right now. Oh, there's only one left though. His attacks aren't too hard. If I hold my dash for his like Zangief attack. Oh, the balls have like Pong physics. But last time the boss had a stage 2, and that worries me a little bit. Our DPS is so bad. Like, okay, so one thing that's weird about this game is the hitboxes. Normally in these types of games, the hitboxes are like kind of like towards the bottom of the character. In this, it's basically the whole thing. Like the image, like that hand right there, we got hit from touching that hand. That's gonna take some getting used to. The reason our damage is bad though, is because our activators, like our base activators, are just not very good. Like we need faster attacks. That was almost... Oh, he poked me! The finger poke of doom. Unacceptable. Monarch Carnal. Okay. Pong time. Probably something coming from the top. What's going on? Gonna phase 2. She's gonna phase 2. It's probably a she. I'm not gonna... Oh, frick! I forgot! You can't go above. Can I play again? Can I do that? Oh, you can. Okay, so if I want to redo it, I can, but if I leave, it's probably I have to go farm up the meat. I'm guessing. All right, we can win this fight. Like, I understand how it works now. The hitbox is unique, I would say. I don't think it's bad. It's non-standard. We have to kill these first because it's gonna just heal. There's no point. I know about the projectiles now. I don't know what the fuck hit me there. To be fair, that was crazy, but it's fine. Yeah, you heal up. I don't care right now. Okay. So all the wall things are dead. So now it's just a matter of... We want to stay in the lower half of the screen because of the poke, which is very interesting. So we need to like run to the top corners and then run down. And then after the dive, go back to the top corners. We just have to be careful about that finger. That's such a weird hitbox. I don't love the finger being a hitbox, but I get it. But like, it's just so odd. Am I safe here? Yeah. Just know I cannot touch the boss in any way, shape, or form. Holy bad DPS, Batman. We'll get there. Through sheer will alone. Oh. And you gotta watch out for the that standing animation after the crash is actually crazy. Because it immediately goes back to standing and pointing. I feel like I should have kept the organs that had the dot. Ooh, we almost got poked. Yeah, I have no way to increase my DPS either. This is a battle of endurance. Sheer will. In very John Wick fashion. Yeah, the animation switch to like crouching or charging an attack into finger out is the most dangerous thing right now. We're clearly meant for AoE. Also, after this, I'm replacing all of my starting attacks. my like fundamental core of this build is getting replaced because it's just so bad. There's no way the fight's supposed to take this long. I don't think. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, I'm really enjoying this game. If you guys haven't noticed or picked up on that. There's going to be basically a full playthrough this on the channel. Probably what I will do is anytime I feel like farming and experimenting with stuff, I will probably do that on the Steam Deck. And then I will do like progression on episodes, but not episodic content because that's dead on YouTube. It doesn't work anymore. I'll just be like, oh, this build is crazy as shit. You know, some sort of like clickbaity thing. Get wrecked, mother of chaos. Oh, please don't. Please don't kill me from ads. Ooh, what do we get? Got some sick loot. Give me all of it. 4.5 minutes. That's fine. Lung of the Monarch. Effect does not follow the unit. Transform the buff or debuff effect of the right side organ into a surrounding aura. Oh, so this is the aura stuff. And we got 3 of them. This one has a star and 16 durability. It only affects wings and belly. So this basically drops puddles. This drops auras, And this is a literal aura. Insane. Also, we got 1,400 cells. Holy crap. Let's see what the next area is. The maze zone. There's wings and stuff. There's other wings. There's a fireball up there. All types of new loot. Very cool. This game's awesome. It's called Bioweaver. Again, it's coming out on the 29th of October, which is probably like 2 days from the time this video releases. Definitely check it out. Highly recommend. It's a ton of fun. I hope you guys liked the video. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. I hope your football team wins if you're watching this on Sunday. And Jeff out. Bye.